Looks like I am live, and I don't know. Looks like a lot of stuff has been going on in 2023, and now it's December 1st, where I am at least 2024. And I don't know, pretty happy about stuff. I say I don't know too much, so just ignore that. I'm not going to be sad about things, not going to be depressed about anything. I'm kind of over that. I think a lot of people, especially maybe younger, feel depressed sometimes and they're like, I don't know, I'm just kind of feeling depressed. I can't do it, whatnot, and this isn't working out. But then you kind of hit a point where you're like, I just don't want to feel bad or depressed or down about anything. I'm not saying there's never a reason to, but just counterproductive. Just kind of feel good about shit. Move on. And you got the snow. Possibly. Well, not everyone has a snow because if you're in Florida or something like that in some kind of tropical climate, you don't have the snow. But if you have the snow, you have the snow. And I'm just gonna say Joe Rogan is trending. I might check that out. About this channel, first and foremost, pretty much Johnny Depp built the channel as far as his news, who he is, his life, things like that. So Johnny Depp will always be a primary focus for the most part, but I'm going to have to start spreading out a little bit on my opinion about some political things. Like, it just can't be like a straight arrow, like Johnny, Megan, one Diddy, Johnny, Megan. It's going to have to be a little bit here and there about how I really feel about stuff. And like, I figured at one point, what's up, Daisy? Nice to see you. We got 11 people. We're just kind of chilling. I'm going to chill here for like at least over an hour. I don't care who shows up. It doesn't matter. I was actually watching this like motivation video, not quite like you're awesome, you can do it, don't feel bad, kind of like a real financial motivation, not personal motivation, if you know what I mean. I'm not feeling bad about myself. I'm saying like work habit motivation more than be a better person motivation. And the guy was saying, "What's up, Tal? Nice to see you. You could jump on here if you want. Anyone could come on. I don't care. I'm having a, excuse me, take two. Having a Winter Wonderland. What's up, Sin? Nice to see you. Nice cat. Is that a Siamese twin from like the Lady and the Tramp or something?" So as I was saying, I realized that most people just don't work enough to get what they want. Whether you're male, female, black, white, Asian, Eskimo, whatever it is, people generally just don't work enough. You kind of work, then you're like, well, you know what? I'm going to take off now. I finished. I'm going to go watch TV. I'm going to go hang out with someone. I finished working. But basically, you're supposed to just keep going. Like, just keep working. A lot of people are like, oh, it's Saturday, it's Sunday. I don't work weekends. Why not? You don't die if you do. And a lot of people don't. So it kind of, for me, the advice I can't execute because I have a family already. I've got kids. I'm already set in it. So I can't quite be like, I'm going to work 12 hours every day and put my, pedal to the metal. I think that's the expression, pedal to the metal. I can't do it. I have kids and shit. But I can do more. So right now, I'm going to do more. If the chat falls under like 10, under double digits, then yeah, maybe I'll be like, all right, have a good evening or whatever. We got to quit it. But like, as long as we're like in double digits here, I'll stick around. I see Nerdet's Newsstand. She's got like 100,000 subscribers, but her live streams get like 16, 20 people or something. So it kind of blows my mind. I like the snow. Yeah, I'm going to keep this one definitely for like the winter time at least, right? This is just a good one. I had a problem with some of my other ones where the screen was skipping. It was pretty cool. It was like clouds and ocean, but it skipped. So, yeah, that could be nice. That could be nice. I was going to say I'd like to go to the Netherlands, but no, I don't want to go anywhere. Yeah, Tokyo gets snow about the same as New York, about that level, New York City level, something like that. we get snow. That's the only comparison I really know. Something like New Jersey, New York, Canada, Toronto kind of area, maybe. That's about all I know. I don't know much about geography and who gets snow, who doesn't. I think Europe's got like regular seasons, right? 4 seasons. So, yes, I do. And this is my son in the park. I used to be, I mean, I still am like a little bit paranoid about like what I can play on YouTube because they had these like COPA laws, which means if your video is too attractive to children, you could kind of get some fine or something. But I don't know. I just don't know. It just seems like it kind of fizzled out. I haven't heard any news about anyone getting like fines or anything, so I think I could probably play this. When I was a kid, we had every year a lot of snow. All right, that's nice. Here we go. This is pretty cool. It's like up on this like there's like a slide and like cage and stuff, and this is like there's like so many parks in Tokyo. Like this is like one of 4 parks like in the 10-minute radius of my house. There's so many parks in Tokyo. It's crazy. We got one of those like rope slide things. Not we, but you know, like near me and oh, I don't know. What's up, Blaze? What's up? Wait, Blaze, you've been here a long time. Nice to see you. Blaze, you have been here for like 5 years, right? Like since I had the old channel with all Star Wars and Marvel, and you've been here a long time. So yeah, thank you for the support. That's great. Waiting on a kidney stone. Oh, sorry to hear that. I never had one. I don't want one so much. My friend had one. He said it was horrible. But what's up, Lucy? Nice to see you. But yeah, Blaze, thank you so much. I think you've been here a long time. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Thank you, Lucy, for stopping by. I'm just chilling like a villain. And that's it. That's my son. All right, what do we have here? We had this thing about Johnny. And somebody told me that there's all these rumors about Johnny. He's always dating someone new, some younger model or something. And I haven't seen them. I look for content every day, and this is the first one I've seen since Yulia as far as the rumors. What's up, Laura? Nice to see you. Popping by for a while. Well, this isn't as exciting as that umbrella guy, but I show my face, and you never know. You never know. All right. Again about him dating. Yeah, this one's kind of ridiculous. I mean, I put a video out on it, and people were like telling me, "Hey, this is a terrible video. You're being terrible like the media." And I'm like, "Yo, I said in the video it's fake. I said it's not good." Right? This one here, Johnny Depp dating Instagram star. Rumor. It says rumor, right? It's easy enough to read, right? Rumor. It's easy enough not to miss the word rumor there. It's not like huge, but it's big enough in red not to miss it. So once someone puts rumor there, I think we're pretty safe from it being like total clickbait or like total falseness because it says rumor right there. Am I wrong? Am I now down here? Is that better? What's up, Susan? Nice to see you. You've been here a long time too. You've been here a long time too. I appreciate it. And I guess the whole thing was they said that she showed up at the San Sebastian Film Festival or something and some other place or something. But I would think she's a fan of Johnny trying to show up at his shows and stuff to meet him, not because like they were dating. If they were dating, you wouldn't see her there. She'd be behind the scenes with him or something like that. But you know, oh man. I'm gonna probably all right. I'm gonna probably start I have a second channel. It's been in and out of topics for like a year or two. I tried some sci-fi stuff, didn't really work. I tried some political stuff, didn't really work. I mean, to be fair, like you can't like start a channel like a couple of weeks and have it take off, but it was just like nothing. It was just like 20 views. Like if something's not getting at least hundreds of views. So I might just, I think it might, I think I don't know if it's official, like sign the contract, but I think it's supposed to be happening. I think it's, supposed to be happening. It seems like it will. It's not it doesn't seem like it's signed and sealed yet, but yeah, it seems pretty official, right? Well, it's good, it's good that you get the sick pay. Some people don't have that. Some people work in just normal jobs with regular contracts with like just like here in Japan, if you work a normal ass job, the law is you get 10 days off for a full-time job a year. That's it. So if you've used those or whatever, you're kind of effed. So, what's up, Teresa? Nice to see you. Looks like you got some roses there. Tim Burton said, he's been saying that for years. He said that like in 2020 when the Addams Family show came out. No Johnny, no Addams Family. Then he made the show. Said that again some other time. And now if he does it, I don't care. I'm not going to give the guy props. I got to keep it real. He should have worked with Johnny when Johnny needed it more. Not now when everyone's already working with Johnny. Now Johnny's back, right? He's working with Al Pacino. He's going to be working with Terry Gilliam like Tal just said. He's obviously always been working with Dior. He did a couple of, foreign films. So if Tim Burton picks him up now, I'm going to say, well, Tim, what the F-U-C-K happened, take two. What the F-U-C-K happened when Johnny needed you more when people weren't working with him because they wanted to see how the trial was going to come out. You could have been the first one to work with him as a big name and say, hey, man, I believe in Johnny Depp. He didn't do this. He's in the Addams Family, or I'm not making the Addams Family, but he didn't. So I'm sorry to rant, but I don't care if Tim Burton comes to Johnny's, I was going to say rescue, but Johnny doesn't need rescuing now, right? Not that he ever really needed rescuing, but you know what I mean. He needed a little bit of people in his corner at some point. So I'm going to say, Tim, it's too late. You had your chance to help Johnny out. You didn't do it. You said you were going to do it like 12 times. I hope he does because, we want Johnny to be in as much as possible, but I'm not going to give him credit for it. I'm not going to say, awesome, Tim. Good job, Tim. Now Tim played Follow the Leader. He said he was. We don't know what goes on behind closed doors. They might have had their own reasons. Sometimes you protect a friend and you say, hey, don't get involved. It's cool. I appreciate the thought. But from what we see, well, I don't think he tried hard enough. I'm not going to praise every last, MF. They're like, yo, you're awesome. You're all. He just, for me personally, I'm going to say cool. Thank you, Tim. The more, the better. But I'm not going to give him praise like he's doing something great now because it's been done before in the last, year or two or three before Tim. I forgot the woman's name already who was the Jean Dabari. What was her name? What was her name? What was her name? The I can't remember. The Jean Dabari director who started with Johnny. Well, Laura, thank you for that. We got our first super sticker. Let me see if I could check that out. And you could say something. You could say something, Laura. You could say in your super sticker, I like the snow. The snow's looking good. The snow's looking nice today. I don't see it. Mywin. Okay, that's it. Mywin, right. So Mywin, I would give a lot of credit to because she was one of the first to come out and say publicly, I'm working with Johnny. He's the man for my movie. I give Mywin a lot of props, right? You see what I'm saying? So that's the thing. But Tim Burton now's late to the party. He's welcome to the party, but he's late to the party. That's just how I look at it, man. You know, how else can I say it? All right, here we go. I finally got it. All right, 19 people. I'm working my way up in the, okay, it's a fox. We got a fox. Thank you. Could have been worse, could have been something else. Thank you, Laura. That is much appreciated. I'm going to take a sticker of that and cherish it forever. Oh, Lord. All right. Enough about this, I guess. Let's see what else we... Oh, okay. I forgot about this. All right. So, oh, shit. I got to make this video, man. So Dan Wooten is saying that Meghan Markle did not actually have a baby. And all right, well, gang, this is a tricky thing for me because obviously I don't like Dan Wooten and what he did to Johnny, but I happen to agree with a lot of things he says about Meghan and Harry. And I can't be like, yo, Dan, you suck. I'm not talking about you because I gotta follow the news. And when I agree with him, I gotta agree with him. But he's just like one of the worst characters in the whole Johnny situation. So it sucks. But if I agree with Dan, I'm gonna have to say it. I mean, you know, what I'll do is I'm gonna say I'm never gonna forgive, and I'm never gonna say I'm over what you did to Johnny. Let's move on. That's never going to happen. It'll always be a stain on Dan's reputation. It's never going away till the day I die, till the day you die. We're not going to forget it ever. You know, I'll be 78 years old looking through my phone. I'm like, Dan Wooten, you son of a bitch. Why did you do that to Johnny? All right? It's never going to forget it. I'm never going to not tell people about it. But I happen to really agree with Dan on a few things. And Dan is gay, and that makes it even better because obviously when someone is gay saying certain things and you're not gay saying certain things and you're two different people and your opinions meet, they can't play any games about, you know, identity and this crap. It just lines up as fact and it happens to work. So this is something I got to do, man. I really got to get to this. Somebody please remind me to make a video on this because I'm going to forget tomorrow. I'm going to forget. And I got to do it. It's a good topic. I forget things so much, man. All right, so Elon Musk, somebody said Elon Musk was going to release you know, those tapes about that island and also some Diddy tapes and things. And then it got corrected that Elon Musk never said that. But then Elon Musk tweeted that he might do it. So, actually he might. Well, thank you, Laura. I was kind of talking to you because no one else is going to remind me. Just to be honest. All right. But let's keep that super chat up there because it's a fox and it's a bee. And it's the best thing of the night. Aside from actually, I guess, the snow. All right, man. So, Joe Biden actually tweets out Happy Thanksgiving. And I'm going to criticize the right for a minute. Because I criticize the left quite a bit. I'm sure you guys have realized by now. I'm center right on this channel. I agree with some things on the left. Save the environment is kind of one of them. I don't think they got that all wrong. But I'm going to criticize the right. Now, Donald Trump, like him or not, had a historical win, historical comeback, whether it was a landslide or not, it was, pretty historic. What he could have done is he could have actually went for unity. He's not really doing that. He's still saying, like, lefty lunatics, which I agree with him on a lot of things, but he could have been like, you know what? You guys dragged me through court. You guys said all this shit about me for 8 years, but I'm going to be better. I'm going to say, let's join together. Happy Thanksgiving, Joe. Just saying. You know, like Joe Biden post Happy Thanksgiving. If you don't like Joe Biden, that's fine. But for Thanksgiving, don't flame the guy. Just be like, okay, Joe, happy Thanksgiving. Cool. Let's try to have some unity. And the left does the same thing. The second they win, it's like, well, we need equity. We need all this crap. We need this. You're a supremacist. You're a white, whatever. No unity. Now, when the right wins, no unity. So, gosh darn, nobody's trying to actually bring it together. So, what's up, Cement? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. So, I'm just saying, well, I'm going to say this about Joe Biden. I don't think he is what he seems. I don't think Joe Biden is far left. I don't think Joe Biden wants to do half the shit he did in the last 4 years. Because if you watch him in the 2000s and like the late 90s, he was talking like the right talks now. So what happened? I think nothing. I think he just got bought out by people who have political views that they want out there, and he's still the same old Joe Biden who's kind of probably half right-wing himself, but he's just up there in that position and whatever. That's my personal opinion. I've got no evidence, but that's just what I think. So, all right. Oh man, this is all right. So, yeah, it's gonna be a white Christmas here on this channel because I could control the weather here. But all right. So I think is Feed the Pigeons full time. Yeah, look, he's old, he's out of it, but I mean, at the core, if you could ask him what he really thinks without his oldness getting in the way, he's probably like half right wing himself. He's just kind of been bought out, I think. So I mean, I don't really blame Joe Biden personally. Just saying, But anyway, enough about that. Laura, I haven't got to chat with you in a while. I have new caregiver's job. It sounds interesting. Caregivers. All right. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, let's go back to the Foxy Fox. Okay. So let me know what you guys think here. And you might have realized, I think there are some of my followers who don't realize this, but I've been following kind of the red pill community, if you know what that is. And Andrew Tate is not really volunteering, but he's been kind of seen as one of these big red pill guys, an influencer for masculinity and things like that. But I think he gets some things right and some things wrong, right? Some things he gets wrong, I think, about just certain things, relationships and marriage and things like that. I think he mostly gets it right, but some things wrong because there are, I think, more exceptions than people like to believe in. So, all right, Laura, before you say that, let me ask you if you agree with him. You could come on here, by the way. You want to just jump on for a few minutes, or are you like in a car or in some kind of airport or some shit? So, or Daisy, someone could come on here and I'll because I think you guys are going to agree with what he said about Meghan Markle. All right. So, yeah, I think you'll probably agree because I think what he said about Meghan Markle is common sense. And I'm not going to say it doesn't get sexual, not really, but there's a hint of like a little like very light hint of sexualness. But anyway, there's a lot of noise here. All right. So here's what Andrew Tate said. Andrew Tate said and I don't know for a fact, here's where some of you guys might come in, is that Meghan Markle probably dated around a lot of guys that were probably high status, high value guys. She wasn't going out with no like 25K guy a year, 30K guy a year, managing Walmart. She went out with people who played sports, with good guys. Let's just say guys who were good in bed. She didn't settle for like 5'6", kind of a, beer belly guy. She had some hot guys. Let's just put it that way. All right. And out of those hot guys she had, let's just say a lot of them were probably good in bed. This was like probably she had like 25 years of hot guys before she met Harry. All right. And now let's just say out of those hot guys she had, some of them were just a little bit better than Harry, if you get my drift. So now she has all this experience. She had sports athletes, probably some musicians, some other actors, hot guys. Now she sleeps with Harry. What do you think that does for her? Not much. I'm not a woman, I can't say, but if you flip the script and you're a guy who's been with like 20 years of like beautiful women, 25 years old, all this kind of thing, then you marry some woman because, it's comfortable, she's got money, but she's like a 5 out of 10. She's not going to please you in the bedroom. It's just not going to happen. And that's, what I think it was. Yeah, well, that's a good point. I mean, it's not like Harry was inexperienced, but my other point is Harry only has so much compared to like other guys. He could only do so much as like Harry. So, but not a bad point. But still. I think men are easier to please. I mean, I'm pretty sure of it. Men are easier to please than women. I just think that's how it is. It's just less complicated for guys, So having said that, she's going to be the more difficult one to please, I think. So, but not a bad point. I'll take that in consideration. But I still think he's got a good point that, probably, it's not so hot under the sheets anymore for them. All right, let's get off that. This was from Metro. So they put Johnny in the same article with Trump and Jake Paul. I don't know exactly all the details on Jake Paul, but I know that he did some crypto scam thing, right? Where he was like scamming people for cryptos. So like something like that. I don't know, but if he was like abusive or whatever, but Johnny should definitely not be in that crowd. So that was a little bit disappointing. All right, this is pretty funny. So this is like off topic. This is my son. This is actually his girlfriend. He's only 5, but they're already starting off good. I mean, once hypergamy kicks in, he'll probably be out. But for now, it's a pretty good relationship. And right here, if you could see, this is at the kind of like the rec center, like town hall. And they're eating these crackers on the floor. So you're not supposed to eat at the place in the first place, but they're eating, not only are they eating, they're eating off the floor, right? So as a responsible father, I had to videotape it and not say anything because it was funny. But what I also did was, you could see here, they're eating it. It's kind of like animal crackers date, because that's what you do when you're 5. Over here, the sign says, well, you don't read Japanese, but you could probably guess what that says. So the sign says, no eating in the building. Koko de oyatsu wa taberaremasen. Right? So, yeah, it was a bad photo. So that's it, man. That's the extent of my parenting. Look at that. I'm such a failure. So here's some division from the Democrat side. I didn't vote for Trump because I'm not an idiot. There's more unity for you. More unity. Ah, new Jaguar ad. Yeah. All right. Oh, Megan's trending. Look at that. This is supposed to make you hate Megan. There are jokes involving sexism, feminism, and transgender people ricocheted around the living rooms and dining rooms without hesitation. Megan challenged every guest whose conversation contravented her values. I would believe that. I would believe that. Okay. Look at the folds on Meghan Markle's fake pregnancy belly. Yeah, I mean, it's really starting to look like. Yeah, I would agree. No, don't say that. What's up, John? John, you could jump on here, man. I'm just chilling. I'm gonna chill for like at least like another half an hour, at least, man. So you could jump on. I'm in the snow here. We're just chilling. It's a Sunday. Shit slowed down. I gotta be honest. I'm not gonna hide things. Shit slowed down. I saw Come Geek Some channel slowed down too. He got one video with 13,000 views, pretty recently, but the rest sounded like mine, 500, 1,000. So our days of like free views are like officially over. Like I've said this on this channel quite a few times. Like a lot of us, we had like a 2 years of free views, right? Pretty much anything Johnny or Amber related for the channels that got in on it quick had like 10 times the views I usually get, if not more, right? So like 10,000 views for me and Come Geek Some was like a everyday thing for a while, or like a once every couple of videos. 20K, 5K, 2K would be like, oh shit, only 2,000, right? So now it's kind of normalized. It's like 300, 500, maybe 2,000 couple of times a week or something, but it's very normalized now. So I guess the live stream scene will slow down a little bit too. But oh well. I mean, there's always gonna be like solo Johnny Depp stuff will always be, I think, kind of good. People always love Johnny. And Meghan and Harry's very fluctuational. Like some of them do pretty good. Some of them get like a couple of thousand. Some of them get like 200 though. You know? And then there's some random stuff that like works for a while but then slows down. Like Diddy is okay. A couple of them, quite a few of them got over 1,000. But now the most recent one got like 130, which is like 25 cents. So then there's like silly 4B movement thing, which doing okay. Some of them, it's really weird, man. Cause like the Johnny videos used to hit like boom. First hour, 6 hours, 24 hours, boom, it exploded. Some of these like other ones like slow burn a little bit more. Like I'll put up a video, it'll be like 100 views, then 500, then 1,000 in like a day or two, then 2,000. The Johnny one's always just like the first 24 hours, like their whole pattern, like boom. Usually just kind of pretty much went up there the whole pattern. And just doesn't really work like that for the other ones. Like some Diddy ones sit at like 100 views. Then I'll look back, 1,000. How the hell did that happen in like 12 hours? No one cares. I ramble about this YouTube shit. Maybe some people care, but most people like, what are you exactly talking about? Like it's like YouTube stuff. Prince Harry and Meghan complained about the way they were treated At the late Queen's funeral. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, John, if you feel like jumping on, man, now's the time. The time is now. Yep, subscribers are still going up little by little, which is kind of cool. I mean, not gonna hit 30K by the New Year's. Obviously, it's only 1 month, but it dipped down to like 29,560. Now it's way back up to like 29,589, which is pretty good. What's up, Adega? Well, you know what, Adega? You got the big, snowy invitation to come on here, but gonna be honest, kind of a slow night here. Got like 15 people, which is like pretty cool. You know, it's cool. Like I said, I'll stay as long as there's like, double digits. I don't drink a lot of hot chocolate, but when I do, I get jumpy.
Hey! How's it going, John?
Wait a minute.
Hello. How's
There we
it
are.
going? I love the background. Very Christmassy.
Nice, right?
It is, yeah.
I'm gonna keep this for the month.
Very appropriate. Very appropriate. We don't have any Christmas decorations here yet. Usually we wait until 12 days before Christmas before we put anything up. But everyone's getting to the year. You know, everyone's putting up decorations early. Music's already playing on the radio.
It's my Santa calendar.
Oh! Love it.
All right. But I'm not Christian. I'm not Christian, I'm not Jewish, I'm not Muslim, I'm not religious.
These days doesn't matter. It's all about, the presents these days, ain't it?
I respect religion more than I did when I was younger, but I'm not religious.
Yeah. Oh, God. So how you doing, mate? I didn't catch your last live stream, sorry. I just caught you just at the end as you were going.
It's all good, man. Just chilling, just trying to think of a way to improve my situation like 99% of the world.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, all right. Let me just throw this out there, and some people might not want to hear it, but you don't have to. You could. If you don't want to answer directly, what do you think about the election in the U.S.?
I thought it was great. I thought it was good that some people finally seen sense. But that's just me.
That's a good answer. That was great. All right. I
didn't really follow it directly, but I caught some of the highlights. The year I was scared to follow the election results because I remember I stayed up late watching the election results for when Trump was first going against Biden, and I was like, Trump's winning, and I was like, oh, it's getting late. Okay, I'll go to bed. Next day I wake up and somehow all of a sudden all these votes come in and I'm like, what the hell happened? I went to sleep.
Right, that's like half the world thought. I mean, that was why they had the whole conspiracy,
Yeah.
Like
so
it felt weird.
I didn't follow it yesterday in case I jinxed it,
Right. All right. No, that's good. That's enough. You said enough. I don't want to get into it. I just wanted to have a general feel from you.
Yeah.
That's good. So
I'm happy.
But
have you been following the UK politics as much?
Kind of, but I don't know much about it. So
yeah. People are not happy with Mr. Keir Starmer. So there's a big a poll going on right now, saying, do you want another election? Do you want to cause another vote? And it's going through Parliament right now. It's on the UK website. And it's over 2 million already.
Nice. How many people in the country?
The people in the country, yeah.
Now, how many millions? Like I know America's
millions. Oh, well, 2 million is quite low. It's still only like maybe 10% of the country or something like that as a whole. But a lot of people don't know about the the poll right now.
Mhm.
So it's good to get the word out there.
Mhm.
I didn't know about it myself until I saw it on a YouTube channel, and I was like, "This is cool." And now it's crazy; it's popping up right now. But funny enough, none of the big mainstream news is covering it. I wonder why.
No doubt. Yeah, they're very selective. So,
Yeah.
who is that? Megan outmugged. I fear. Well, Meghan Markle's trending right now, so I'm just trying to
Oh
think of
yeah.
why.
I caught your last video. Did Harry ever love? Of course he loved her. Why would he not love her?
Oh, right.
He.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just an expert opinion.
I
Yeah, no,
mean,
thank you, by the way, man. You've been here a very long time.
love is the only possible explanation for it. Couldn't have anything to do with her looks.
Yeah, she's
I mean,
actually older than him. That's
yeah, well,
weird, man.
maybe he's secretly got mummy issues.
Yeah.
Maybe he wants that mother figure. I mean, it makes
Meghan
sense
Markle branded
psychologically.
as one of the
Yeah.
world's biggest hypocrites amid she and Harry's right. So they have this professional separation.
Mm, professional separation. Is that what they're calling it these days?
Well, no, they
Back in my
like
day, we used to call it a break.
what it means is when they do something like business and selling something, they're gonna do it separately, not like
Oh,
romantic,
right. Well,
right?
that makes sense, I suppose. Try and separate the
Because
politics
they
from,
realize when they're together, it just pretty much gets negative
yeah.
press.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, from a business point of view, it does make sense. Try and separate, the controversy from their business
I don't think
life.
it's gonna help much. People don't like them. They don't really care if they're together or
No,
apart. They don't like them.
no. Without Harry, Megan's nothing. It's
Mhm.
because of the controversy that Megan even gets spoken about.
Right. Yeah.
And
No, I know.
so,
Yeah.
so you can't. It's a kind of double-edged sword. Either you get the bad press and people are talking about it, or it goes unmentioned because no one knows about it. You know,
Mhm.
it's the controversy that makes it noticeable, that makes it famous. Gets the word around, and I think that's the best of what they're going to get.
I'm not sure
What
what
is
this
that?
is. I'm not gonna try to read that.
Bonjour.
What's this here? I don't know any of those people. That's whacked. All right. Yep. January 14th, 2019. March 5th, 2019.
Mm.
Hmm.
So
So, yeah,
what
I
did
mean,
I say that she's
people don't
looking
believe
smaller?
that she was actually pregnant.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. So what they think it's just they just adopted. They
Yeah,
just
they just
stole.
think they just kind of put something like a pregnancy patch there,
They're,
right?
like, what? Do you have any free children that you want to give away? We'll take
All
that
right,
one.
this is what's up, Adiga? Thank you for the super December $5. No need to look, I'm gonna be honest. Like I really appreciate you, but it's fun, making saying like, you ignore me and you go on Loki's stream. I'm really appreciative though. It's just more fun being a dick. But I appreciate it. And you could jump on here if you want also and say hi to John, and you could say hi to my 10 big listeners.
Yeah.
I should try more consistent live streams. That way
Yes. That way
maybe
people know when to expect it rather than catching it last second. I
but I
totally agree.
can't control it because I have
I
kids and they
know.
don't always fall
It's hard.
asleep. So I can't stick to a time. But I could
I
be
know.
more consistent, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
I could be more consistent.
Consistency
Maybe
is key to success, as they say.
well, I'm very consistent on video uploads, but I mean very consistent.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I've been doing like 2 for the last like 5 years, but
Well, that's good. That's good. It's
live
hard though
streams
to
could
try
use
and get a
improvement.
topic that everyone likes, though, isn't it? Yeah.
So who do you think wins this fight?
Oh, definitely gotta go with the big guy.
Well, they're both
Offense.
women.
Oh, that's really okay. Okay. I would still say the big lassie gets it.
Okay, well, let's see how it goes.
She's a regular female Barbie, isn't she?
Looks like a different weight division to me.
Yeah.
So I guess I don't know why they have them in the same weight division. So she's.
I guess MMA has a lot different rules from boxing because this kind of thing wouldn't be allowed in traditional boxing just because of the weight difference.
And she's coming after her, runs, boom, into the cage, and she's knocked out.
No, seriously. I mean, yeah, I get it. You know, she's slow, she's clumsy, but come on,
No,
girl.
she's out. She can't get up.
Really? Oh
Yeah.
God. Oh, the blood flow went to her head. It was too much for her. It wasn't used to it.
And that's it. And that will be it.
I guess that's as the saying goes, slow and easy wins the race.
So I didn't see the Tyson fight, by the way. I heard there was like kind of a draw.
I've heard it was a bit of a bore fest, a bit of a disappointment. I don't know. Some people are saying it was rigged. Some people saying it was just a publicity stunt. Some people saying Mike is just too old and, you know, Jake went easy on him. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Really, I wasn't really interested in it, to be honest. I mean, I was a wee bit interested because I was hoping Tyson would knock some sense into Jake Paul. I just don't like the guy.
Right. Yeah.
But I think he was just watching too many movies. He saw the Rocky Balboa movie and he thought, I can be like that. I can come out of retirement and still do it. And, you know, it's just not realistic, you know. I love Tyson. He's one of the greatest fighters ever. And, but, you know, he's just getting too old. You know, there's a time where you just got to call it quits, you know.
Well, from the clips I saw, he did seem to be holding back a little bit compared to his training, which was like, 3 weeks ago.
Yeah. Well, I watched a Joe Rogan podcast and he said it's easy to, you know, make yourself look good on a clip, you know. You can take it easy, you can access it, you can speed up footage, you know, and stuff like that. You know, you can get the lighting, you can make it good. It's easier to, you know, come out swinging and look good and healthy in a 30-second clip as opposed to
that's true. That's
going a whole round of that. You know, it's all about the stamina, and you know, once you get after a certain age, it's hard to do. That was always the thing about Mike Tyson. You know, he was strong. He was a strong fighter, but he didn't have the stamina to go like so many rounds. You know, if he didn't get the knockout after the first or second round, you know, he really slowed down, which was his big weakness.
What do you think of Johnny Depp with virtual reality?
I think that, you know, I think it's cool.
It doesn't seem to fit him. I don't think
it doesn't. You know, he needs to. Whether we like it or not, the world is progressing, and virtual reality is the next best thing. So it makes sense, you know, to try and get into the ahead of the game, as they say. You know, it's a good promotional thing for him.
Well, I hear like a lot of women say that they find guys that play video games less attractive, and I kind of get it. It's not exactly.
I mean, you know, I get it from an image point of view. It's not that good, but just from, you know, sorry, I lost my train of thought.
Yeah, it's all right.
You know, it's not just women that he's got fans of, and guys are big gamers. You know, I'm a big gamer. Not so much these days, but I used to be. And I think this would vastly appeal to his male audience. I mean, he'll always have his looks, no matter what. So he's always going to have his female fans. And some women actually do like gamers. I've seen stories of.
I don't think
gamers.
Guys really care so much. Oh, we got Osaka-chan. What's up, Osaka? Nice to see you. She's in Japan also.
Oh,
you could jump on if you want. It's up. I'm probably chill like at least another 10 minutes. I want to at least make this an hour. I don't want to peace out before like 1 hour's up, no matter what. So I'll at least be here another 10 minutes or 15 minutes or something.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll probably need to head. We're supposed to be going down to my uncle's to help him put up the Christmas decorations. Anyway, I'm just waiting on everyone getting ready. I thought I'd
No
jump
doubt.
on.
No doubt. Well, what are you up to these days?
Yeah.
Are you doing good, or I mean?
I'm just not really doing much on the scene. Just I've been focused on my health, trying to lose a bit of the weight.
Good. Yeah, good.
Try and use my time as sparingly as possible. Before, when I was always on the YouTube, I was spending hours and hours on social media, and it just wasn't good for the health. And I was wasting so much time on meaningless arguments on Twitter and stuff like that. I was like, what am I
I
doing
still do that. I still do that once in a while. I gotta cut it off. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I was like, how much more time do I waste? How much time could I use more reasonable? And so I thought, go out, get some fresh air, focus on real life.
It feels like you're not using so much time because you just take 2 seconds to answer, but then you think about it, you go back to it. Like
I know, and you think, is it worth it? Because are they listening? Does it get through to them? Half the time, it doesn't. People are stubborn, and so it's like you're hitting your head against a brick wall, and you're not getting anywhere.
Well, the thing is, it does get through sometimes. People won't admit they're wrong, but in the real life, they know, oh yeah, that guy really got me, but they won't say that. So sometimes you will change some minds, but you won't ever know, so it doesn't really matter so much,
Yeah, that's why I used to do it, because I was like, even if I get through to one person, it's worth it. But then I thought of the longer appeal, and I was like thinking how much stress it was putting me through, having to deal with these trolls and stuff like that would just hit me up just for the sake of it. And I was like, it's just not healthy. It's just not good, It's just not a good thing.
Yeah, it's mostly, I think most of the time suck, not the health. The health thing is kind of up to you, but it's like the time suck is not good.
Oh yeah.
So I gotta make a pact. You know what? It's a new month, man. I gotta try to not. I'm gonna try to not respond on X or YouTube for an entire month.
Can you do it though? Can you?
Yeah, I'll talk to my friends who follow. I'll talk to my friends who follow me, but as far as strangers, right?
Yeah. No, I get you.
Yeah, I'll talk to friends. I don't like cutting people off. I'll talk to friends, but strangers, let's try to just not. That's a good idea. From this moment on, I'll have some hot chocolate to that.
I don't have any, but I'll raise my phantom glass and agree to you.
Yeah, it's all right. That's all right.
It might. Who knows? It might help the channel a wee bit. People might get put off by, oh, he's a dick. He thinks this. He thinks that.
Mm-hmm.
But if they just see you just being a chill guy, just talking with your friends, just normal dude.
I got clouds too.
Oh yeah. I do that on my WhatsApp. We've got all these background images and stuff like that. It's really cool what you can do with technology these days.
Well, the SteamYard used to just have still backgrounds. They just recently added video like this week. See?
Oh, that's a nice speech.
Yeah.
Oh,
nice speech.
So much better. I prefer that. I wish you could put that up in our window just to make it look better, because if you looked out our window right now, it is gloomy as hell. You wouldn't think it was Christmas. It's not Scotland. What can I say? That's nice.
Not this one? Nice, right?
Yes, yeah.
Channel's looking better than ever, and shit's slower than ever. All right. This is probably the best one so far, though, I think. Oh, actually, this one's very nice, too.
Yeah. I mean, it's all about what pleases you. Some people like the cold and the Christmas scene, and other people like to go to Spain or go to Australia and get the nice sunny weather at Christmas time.
Well, I kind of try to keep it on theme as to what the season is, so yeah. I'm liking this. But there's the everlasting Kathy Griffin. So
There's nothing better than I sometimes watch YouTube videos with the fireplace crackling and just it feels so good just watching it, just hearing the embers burn, and well, especially when it's cold outside, you're like,
I made this reaction video with my son here.
oh,
Watching this guy rip up his shirt, right?
yeah,
The problem was, it was like my son was laughing really hard, but this was take 3 or 4, so he kind of after the third or fourth time wasn't laughing as hard, right?
yeah.
But
It's hard to get.
he does give the little finger here. Watch. Wait. Oh wait. No wait. It was Hold on. Not. Hold on. Okay. Wait.
Hi, Luke Sentaku. I don't know.
Right there.
Oh, what is now, boy? Oh,
yeah. I wasn't looking so good that night, but yeah, that was pretty funny. Yeah. See, Megan's
pick up
trending,
anyway. As long as you teach them, it's fine to do it, just not all the time.
Yeah, I don't know. It's Japan, so the American curses and shit, they're not as hard on.
Oh, right, yeah.
But when they curse in Japanese, like, oh, don't do that. They say the American shit, fuck, and they're like,
oh,
that doesn't matter. That's American, right? It's English.
yeah.
But they say the Japanese one, they're like, oh, don't say that. That's dishonorable or whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, yeah.
it's just how it is. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess like if you curse in America in like French or Spanish, it's a little not quite as bad, right?
Yeah. It's the same over here in the UK. We have our own finger gesture, but in America, it's like stands for victory or peace or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
We stick up 2 fingers instead of the 1.
Mm-hmm. Well, all right, Osaka, I can't help you from here, and I'm no geek. I'm no computer geek, so you got to figure that out. Maybe ask your husband. Maybe he knows. But this was Amber's Halloween clown.
So her everyday costume then.
She's got some pretty big arms there, man. I do like 150 push-ups a day, and her arms are like as big as mine, man.
Oh, no. She's got a lot of fat going on there. She's not as skinny as she used to be.
She's pushing 40 now.
She got some of the chicken wings going.
She's pushing 40 now. It's crazy, man. So,
we did call it though. We said she's all looks and no talent, and you're right. Once she gets to the 40, she's becoming more and more irrelevant.
Yeah, and her looks are already pretty much gone. So
Yeah.
All right, this guy retweeted this. This is October 20th, which is pretty recent, right?
Yeah.
I mean, as far as when the trial ended, he's got 665,000 views on it.
I bet that's a position she's used to. How with a leg up.
So, I mean, it's kind of amazing after all this time. I mean, when the bigger, ex posters post about her, they still get like over 500,000 views about Amber.
Oh yeah, I know.
It's still pretty crazy.
Oh yeah. Well, I think as long as the mainstream media keep on trying to put wee digs at Johnny, it'll always keep going back to Amber.
Yeah. She's connected to him. She's connected to him permanently now because of that. Yeah. No one's ever going to forget her completely. If that, I mean, then unfortunately, that's how it goes.
Mm.
Then we got Johnny Depp and Penelope Cruz in Day Drinker.
Ooh, hello. Now that's a good one.
So like she's a bartender and he's this guy that comes in like regularly and somehow they get involved in like the mafia.
Sounds good.
Yeah, should be interesting. He's getting a little bit older there for like action movies, fight scenes.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, how old is Keanu Reeves now? He's getting up there.
But he actually trains. Keanu Reeves actually trains, and he's physical and shit. Johnny, not quite.
And
But,
Hugh Jackman, bloody hell! Did you see him when
yeah.
Depp with his shirt let off? Oof, damn!
Yeah.
Make me
Yeah,
jealous.
he gives me hope.
Me with my man boobs here.
How old is he? Like 55 or 54 or
He's in his
something?
50s, yeah. He's getting
Yeah,
up there.
so he's got quite a few years on me still, and that gives me hope. If he could look like that older than I am now, cool. I'm gonna
Oh, you
just
never
keep
know,
working on it.
Just get yourself some weights.
Yeah, I got
Start
weights.
doing it, you know.
No, I work out, man. I did 65,000 push-ups last year.
Damn.
Haven't counted this year, but it's probably pretty close this year. So I'm good, man. I take care of
I'd be
myself.
lucky if I make it past 10.
Yeah. Well, you gotta do every single day. Wake up,
Oh,
go to
no.
sleep every single day, twice. I mean, you gotta do it every day, or else you're not gonna improve much.
Oh, yeah. I know. But it kills you, especially when you're first starting out. I was going out like 3+ to 5 hour walks and runs, and my legs were killing me after the first 3 days. And
Yeah,
like,
but then
oh,
it gets
God.
easier and they stop hurting
does.
after a while.
It
So you just
does,
gotta keep
yeah.
doing it. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna call it quits, man. Like 1 hour.
Yeah, it's a good
I think we're pretty
good
good.
time.
But stop by anytime, dude. I really appreciate it.
Always a pleasure. Thank you
Been
again
here
for
a long time. Let me do some thank yous before we peace out. And thank you, Tao King, Laura B, for that super duper super chat. And thank you, Teresa and Gia. There's Laura's. Thank you so much, Laura. And Daisy. Daisy's been here for a really long time. And Blaze 2000, you might remember Blaze has been here since like my
Oh,
Star
yeah.
Wars days, like years and years ago, man.
Uh,
So really appreciate it. Thank you. It could be a woman, but I'm just guessing. Just
You got to
guessing.
come on, reveal yourself.
Yep, reveal yourself. Cement Shoes, thank you so much for stopping by. Cement Shoes has been catching lives for a very long time too. Sin, a member, thank you so much. Appreciate it. It's a big help. And Adega Outlaw, thank you so much. I appreciate it. You're welcome to come on anytime.
Yeah, there, you got to come on.
And
Yeah,
thank you, Cement. Yeah, it's cool. Sokka, next time, whatever happened, I obviously can't help you from this side, but if you're welcome to come on when you get that fixed or whatever, I'm going to try to do more live streams for December. And John, any final words?
Just happy holidays to everyone and safe journeys. Stay safe and
All
stay
right.
warm.
Peace.